What's going on, everybody? What is up? It's your guy Rez, and you already know I am back again with y'all on the YouTube channel, guys. Sorry for the little delay again. Was trying to crap. I'm still trying to get set up here. As you can see, my walls are bare. As you can see right here, but like, I'm working on it, guys. Please, bear with me as I still transition into this new crib and this new home here that I have with my wife. So 3 minutes late, sir. Well, 3 minutes is better than no live, right? So beggars can't be choosers. No, what's up, Adam? But if you're new, guys, to the live stream, welcome. I do these lives every Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I talk about different things, whatever is going on in my life, whatever is on the channel, and definitely looking forward to this live tonight because a couple of things I want to talk about. Nothing too crazy, but I definitely want to kind of let you guys know what's up with me and update the whole channel and update you guys, the viewers, of course. But just for those of you who don't know, I recently just moved out into a new spot, and I did not hire any movers. For those of you who are wondering, I know a lot of people messaged me on the side were like, "Yo, Rez, hire some movers. You'll thank me later." Luckily, a lot of the stuff that I moved was not significantly heavy. Like it wasn't something that I couldn't lift, but it was something. It took some time. Like nonetheless, moving sucks. If you guys never moved before, it's not fun. There's especially when you have a time limit, when you have a time crunch. Luckily for me, I didn't really have to like get everything out right away, but it's something that I do want to finish as soon as possible because I want to get back to regular programming. I want to get back to making videos. Have not uploaded a video on the channel in about a month, and it sucks. Like my creative juices are just like they're just not like they're not as dominant as I feel like I could be doing so much more. Obviously, I have to give myself a break. I know a lot of people tell me to give myself a break because I'm in the process of moving. But not to give you guys excuses or anything. I just want to let you guys know, fully transparent with you guys. That's kind of where my headspace is at the moment. I'm hoping, the next few weeks or so, once everything is settled in here, I can start making videos for you guys again because I miss making content. I have not picked up my camera in like a month. The last video I did was of the reimagined white cement threes. You good over there? Sorry, I don't know if there's like feedback, but yeah, my wife's over here, so I just want to make sure you guys aren't hearing too much feedback and stuff like that. But anyways, guys, couple things I want to talk about tonight. Sneakers. I know a lot of people who follow me are very curious to know my sneaker collecting and where I'm at with collecting shoes and stuff like that. So there's actually a pair of sneakers that I am eyeing, and they come out this weekend. For those of you who don't know, they are the Air Jordan 1 retros, dubbed as the Lucky Greens, which are basically as far as I know, the DMP Celtic black toe colorway. So let me see if I can pull up a picture for y'all and show you what you guys are or what I'm talking about, because a lot of people don't realize like that a lot of these shoes that come out from Jordan brand are just recycled colorways or just bringing back something that came out from the past. And let's see if I can pull this up real quick. Just to highlight some of the comments real quick. Warriors in 5, yes sir, let's go. I want to talk about that as well briefly on my channel. And what's up, Rivalry, Swole Rez? You already know. Nah, I just appreciate it, man. Tell Mrs. Rez to say hi. She says hello. Yeah, she's in the bathroom right now. But right where he says, I haven't made any videos in almost a month too. Have to get back on track tomorrow. I feel it, man. Yeah, like that's let me open the live because I do want to, talk about that real quick. Just about the overall content creating and how some people just feel uninspired, not motivated to do, what they want to do. So, like I'm currently like I battle with this all the time. I feel like I'm my own worst critic. Like I'm so harsh on myself, and I don't want to think like that, but it's like I can't help but feel that way because I feel like I could be doing more. But I get it. I get it. I just really need to change my mindset. Like I need to like flip a switch. What the heck? She looks like she's about to throw something at me. Sorry, guys. But going back to what I was saying, like yeah, like I just feel uh like creative block. Like I love making content. I have a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff I can make content about. I can do other stuff that doesn't really require much effort on my part, and people want to see that. And that's the stuff that I feel like I overthink. I feel like people don't. I feel like people are not going to want to see that, and it's not the case. It's because I know this because I've done videos that I thought people literally could give two shits about that I posted, and then I get like a bunch of things that I post, or I get a lot of feedback on that particular piece of content, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, why is somebody interested in what type of food I eat, or why is somebody interested on what type of outfit I'm wearing in the day, or whatever the case may be? Like things like that that I just overlook, and I feel like it has no value whatsoever is totally wrong. So I'm just proving myself wrong in so many ways. So bottom line is like the content, the creative juices, it's still there. Like I still love making content. It's just there's a lot of times where I have to really kind of convince and keep continuing to tell myself that look, man, it's okay. It's okay if you're not making content right now. It's okay, because everything is temporary, but I definitely need to stop being so harsh on myself. And I know I sound like a broken record. I know I've said this on more than one occasion on my channel in the past, and I don't want to keep feeling that way because I feel that like that prevents me from being um, giving and putting out the best content that I possibly can at the time. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got to say about that. But just to highlight this comment, I've just had family visiting, busy at work, have 100 blank jerseys to customize. So you definitely, see, you're working behind the scenes though. You got stuff. I don't have any videos right now in the queue that I'm working on currently. I don't, like, to be 100% real with y'all, like I don't have any videos right now that are pre-recorded or anything. So I'm trying to get back in the groove. Hopefully, every weekend has been busy, super busy for me. There's always something going on, a party, family event, uh, somewhere I need to be. And I just haven't had the time to really just sit down and fully put my place up, up and running so I can start, having my regular broadcasting, if you will. So I'm hoping I can do that this weekend. Finding 1 to 2 hours per week and bulk filming content is the way to go. Yeah, no, definitely. I know. Shout outs to King Leo because I know he talked to me on the side and he was kind of telling me the same thing. Um, I think what I'm gonna have to do just short term is just record some quick stuff, maybe hold back on the B-roll and the editing and all that stuff, and just try and push some things out because there's a lot of not a lot, but there is a decent amount of content that I wanted to put out before WrestleMania weekend, which happened already, and I have not gotten to it. So I'll let you guys figure out what that content is, but you know, I definitely need to get the ball rolling again because I don't want to lose the steam that I have. She probably was having to see the damn Kraken. Funkos, for me and my wife are very it's a blessing, or it's a double-edged sword, because some things we love and some things we just absolutely scratch our head and say like, why did we buy this? Why did we get this? I get it. Impulse buys. It's pretty easy to do that with Funkos, guys. Just heads up on that. But going back to the shoes. Sorry, I know I was digressing, but yeah, the sneakers that are coming out this weekend are called the Air Jordan 1 Lucky Greens. They're a high top sneaker, and they basically look like this right here. So just to kind of show you what they look like, they're pretty much a black toe colorway, hence how it got the name right here with the black accents on the toe area, toe box, toe caps, and then of course you got the black swoosh with green laces, and you got the green lettering of Nike right there on the tongue. So for me, I had this pair. I recently just sold my pair this past weekend to a consignment shop. Shout out to Soul Supremacy, by the way, for hooking it up with fair prices and whatnot. But I sold my pair from which was the DMP pack, and my pair was pretty beat. I think it was still, considering its age. This is the pair that I sold, guys. This was my pair. I sold this pair back, or I bought this pair back in like 2012. This pair came out back in 2009, and I sold it off. I just took whatever I could for them because I wanna get a new pair. And speaking of, we got a fellow Celtic Boston guy in the building. What's up, Adam?
What's up? How you doing?
What's going on, bro? Just talking shenanigans about sneakers. You
already know. As soon as the sneakers talk started, that's when I had to hop on.
Appreciate that, man. But yeah, man, are you getting the lucky green ones this weekend?
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I think the hype on ones has died off a lot, so I might actually be able to get them for retail.
You think so?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So
It's all threes, fours, and dunks right now.
Yeah, that's true. I think the threes right now.
Actually, not even threes so much. It's like fours and dunks, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy because like I see there's actually a lot of pairs of dunks that are still sitting in my area, and I was like, yo, like don't dunks always sell out? Like I love dunks, don't get me wrong, but like I don't fuck with them like that anymore because I don't want to deal with the headache of them selling out, having to pay a huge premium for literally a sneaker that probably costs like $100, a little over $100 retail.
Like 110, 120 somewhere around there, around 110, 120 somewhere around there.
Yeah, exactly. They're not much like retail wise, and there's really not much technology put into the shoe. It's a very basic sneaker. No air bubble unit, no, super freaking, what is it? Zoom technology or whatever the fuck, simple with rubber.
They are right though. There's nothing wrong with them.
Oh no,
Pandas,
for sure.
Pandas you can't get your hands on though. Like you have to pay resale for them because the retail drops like that happen like every week or every other week. Like they're gone immediately.
Yeah. I hope because I signed up. I'm old school. I do the raffle thing, but I signed up for 6 different spots yesterday, all in the course of my lunch break. So I get an hour lunch from work, so I jetted. I went to all the malls that were close to my area.
Yeah.
And I just went ba. Went to one store, and I just signed up. So I'm pretty. I mean, like for the most part, pretty lucky with those for like non-releases.
So what happens if you hit on all 6? Are you gonna buy all 6?
Fuck. Let's see. Let's do the math. It's $180 retail.
5, 6. That's 100. That's $1,080.
Don't say that so loud. My wife's in the room. No, this way. I'm just gonna round it out to $200, okay, after taxes and shit, because it's California taxes are fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, we don't have tax on sneakers out here. It's kind of nice actually.
Bro, why you gotta rub that shit in, bro? Come on now.
You know, I mean, we see 180 on the sticker. That's what we pay. You know, it is what it is.
It's all good, but we still the ones. We still the ones. Don't forget that.
Don't, don't, don't do that,
We still the ones, bro. So it's
bro.
1,200.
Listen,
I'm
bro.
listening.
Listen. Do you want like another topic of conversation to happen? Because I will talk for 2 hours straight about the travesty that happened.
On Monday Night Raw.
That too. But I don't want to take up all your time. So we're gonna skate right past that comment.
I appreciate that. I really do. Such a humble man you are.
Oh, I know. I'm a giver. You know, it's what I do.
This will probably make you laugh though. So the freaking Bloodline shirt that I was wearing, if I wore that for the first time over the weekend, I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck happened. It already got holes on it. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this is some bullshit.
That's WWE quality for you.
Dude, it's Fanatics, bro. Like their shit is not good quality, bro. Like,
Oh, that's a Fanatics one? I didn't know that.
yeah, like WWE shop is owned by Fanatics now. Like,
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh,
yeah,
well, that makes sense because they have the WWE products on there on the
yeah,
Fanatics.
like everything now that you buy from them is shipped from Fanatics shop. Like, I mean, because I was like, I looked at it. I had some decent amount of fan cash because I guess it got converted, like, because I have fan cash from like NBA and all that
Yeah,
shit. And I was looking at my fan cash balance for WWE, and I was like, what the fuck? I have a pretty decent amount, so
yeah.
I don't really pay anything for that Bloodline merch. But like, yeah, the quality is, it's not the
Nah,
best.
that's fitting because there's plenty of holes in the bloodline, and it's just gonna disintegrate very soon.
All right, we'll see, man. But yeah, going back to the Lucky Green ones, like I think that they're gonna go probably resale is probably gonna be around 250, 260.
Yeah, probably around there.
You know,
And
so
like, here's the thing though, like you might not need to go the resale route because, like I said, the hype on ones is not what it was a couple years ago. So like, you can realistically expect to get those like at Foot Locker or Champs or whatever. Maybe not like bigger sizes, but you know,
like
you can get them. Like me, I'm a 13. I'll probably have to hope I hit on sneakers. But like if you're like a regular size, like a 9, 10, something like that, you
mhm.
could probably get those at a retail store.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Because what we're man, I have this pair. I don't even know the fucking names. They came out earlier this year. The Jordan ones that have the gray on them and shit. Like, what are they called?
Oh,
It's got like a gray and blue color.
the True Blues.
The true. Wait, really? Those are called the True Blue
Those
ones?
are called the True Blues. They're inspired by the True Blue threes.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got you. I got those, and like they just sat like they're
Yeah,
bricks.
no, they was. I went to the. I didn't end up grabbing them, but I went to the Nike outlet that's relatively close to here, and they had a few pairs, even in my size, and they were. And last time I went, they were still sitting there. So realistically, they're probably on discount by now.
I'm so fucking mad because I bought them. I paid full price, and then I realized like, yo, like I could probably get these for cheaper if I just like
Yeah,
wait. And by
yeah.
the time I try to return them, the it passed the days already. I was like, fuck. And
Well,
then I try to
here's the thing. If you didn't try and do that, you just fucking whatever. They wouldn't go on discount. They'd like sell
no,
out or
yeah,
whatever. So
I,
that's usually how that works, at least in my experience.
yep. No, I hear you. I think the only time it didn't do that for was like one time for me, which was really rare. And it was when the 7210 Jordan 11s came out.
Yeah.
I remember I bought a pair for retail, sold it because I couldn't turn down that offer.
Yeah.
And then I was like, fuck, but I really like the shoe. And then one day I go to my local Nike outlet, and little behold, there's a fucking my size behind the counter,
Yeah.
and it was discounted. It was marked down.
Yeah.
I got like 30% off a fucking
Yeah.
brand new pair of 11s. I was like, what the fuck? And the guy was
Yeah.
like, oh shit, you came up today. I was like,
Did you hear about the DMP 11s?
Nah, well, I know they're coming out, but
They're gonna do 1 million pairs of the DMP 11s.
what the fuck? 1 million pairs?
They're making 1 million pairs of the DMP
Bro,
11s.
and you already know that shit's still gonna sell out.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, there's again, if it's just like fours right now as far as Jordans are concerned. Maybe that'll change later in the year, but right now, 11s, like they're kind of sitting.
I appreciate that, Daniel. For real. Like, I know I've been going live for the last 3 weeks, man, and you've been chiming in. I appreciate that for real.
Yeah, Daniel, you the homie. You the one.
He is the one. He
You the
acknowledged
one.
me. He acknowledged me. So but no, that's crazy. Like every pair of 11s, well, I don't want to say
I mean,
every pair, but
when the cherries dropped, they sat for a while
yeah,
too.
they did. I could attest that for that. They actually said I kind of regret not getting those because actually I was like, yo, those would go dope with some 49er shit.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't get them, so
Yeah,
you win
well,
some, you lose some.
yeah, it is what
Yeah,
it is. I'm very like toned down today. I'm not gonna be as passionate as I was last week. So there's that. We got that for you today. That's
what
my gift to
happened?
you.
What happened, man? Where's your
No, I'm just like, I kind of wore myself out with the whole WrestleMania thing. So like, I'm gonna turn it down a bit this week.
you could turn it. I hear you.
And on
So,
top of that, fucking Slim was talking shit.
what did he
You
say?
know, he was just like, oh, you sound like a little fucking girl. Your
Oh,
voice is getting all high and shit. I'm like, fuck you, Slim. Damn.
Does he still watch wrestling? Like, does he know what we're talking about? Or
He as far as I know, like he'll watch like much like you, like around like the big shows and stuff. Like he'll watch WrestleMania or whatever.
got it.
But like as far as like being like a full time wrestling fan, no. It's as far as I know, he's not anymore.
I see. Yeah, that's right. Receipts. Damn Skippy. You damn Skippy hippie. Yeah, no. So like, as far as the shoe stuff goes, though, like I went to my local consignment shop last week, and I actually sold off like 5 pairs. 5 pairs? No, four pairs from my personal collection, and majority of them were Yeezys.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things.
Bro,
I open the floor for anybody that's here, anybody in the comments. But like,
listen, morally, I understand it. Like, absolutely. Like, I kind of feel the same way. Fortunately, I never had Yeezys. But with the whole thing where they're liquidating their Yeezy stock and then they're gonna rebrand it as just Adidas, like that Yeezy stuff is gonna shoot up in value big time because they're literally not making it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at it from that aspect of things, it makes it hard to let the shit go. I mean, for me,
But
it was
morally, you're absolutely in the right. Like I completely, if it's because of the whole Kanye West thing, absolutely understand. I'm not trying to say anyone's right or wrong, but
right.
just like from a monetary standpoint, probably should hold on to your Yeezys if you're not Rez.
See, that's what I'm saying. Because like one of the pairs I let go. I was like, that's cool. I really don't see myself wearing these.
Was it the Yeezy 2s?
Oh fuck no, those ain't leaving. That'll be like the last thing that you pry out of my freaking cold dead hand. But no, it was some of the Adidas ones.
Yeah.
I let go of a couple of 350 V2s, and one of the pairs I was like, I don't really wear this. I wore it once, took a picture with it. That was it. It was in the box, never touched again. But one of the other pairs, it was a dead stock pair.
Yeah.
And I let it go, but I was like really hesitant on letting them go because I like that colorway. And
Which was it?
It's just it was the black non-reflective stripe without the Supply 350 on it.
Oh, okay.
And it was just, I mean, that was just like an overall, like, I feel like that's a shoe that you could wear. Like, first things first, Yeezys are so fucking comfortable. Like, I don't know anybody, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but like, they are one of the most comfortable sneakers in my collection, hands down. Despite all the bullshit from Kanye and everything, that crazy shit he's been spewing in recent times, like, it is like the most comfortable sneaker in my
I've
collection.
I've never worn Yeezys. Oh, no, that's not true. I've tried on Yeezys before, like the 350s, and like I can't wear them because like my feet are too wide. So
Yeah,
like I get the overhang, and like I'm worried that like one day I'm gonna step wrong. I'm just gonna like Zion Williamson through the fucking shoe.
yeah. I mean, that is a fair point. Like, wouldn't he have to be relevant again for anybody to care about that?
Nope, it's all about the exclusivity at that point.
I I agree with Adam. I think at some point in time too, because like okay, like I'm part of this sneaker channel on my my work, and we actually there's like everybody that talks about sneakers, and I threw this question in there, and I was like, hey, this question goes out to anybody in here, but like, do you guys still wear Yeezys? And if not, is it because you feel some type of way about them? And somebody was saying like basically just using the narrative like, look, I'm pretty sure nobody's gonna question that you support Kanye's views if you're wearing his shoes, like
Yeah,
because the majority of people don't. Because then you could
yeah,
use the same narrative, like with Nike, for instance. You could be like, well, Nike supports illegal sweatshops and
yeah,
things of that nature. You think people really think about that? I mean, probably at the back of their mind, but nine
yeah.
times out of 10, your average consumer is going
No,
to be like, I don't give a fuck. If it looks
it's
nice, if it's fresh, if it's what's in, I'm buying this shit.
it's the
And
same thing with the Harry Potter game that came out. Like, a very small sect of people were like, "Yo, I'm not gonna buy this game because of all the shit that's going on with J.K. Rowling. If you don't know about it, I'm not gonna be the one to tell you about it. You can look it up yourself." But then, like, the majority of the population, like, "Yo, this game is dope. I'm gonna definitely buy this shit."
mhm.
Like, there's always a small part of anything that that will have a problem with damn near anything, and then just the general population is like, "Dude, whatever. I don't give a shit."
Yeah, and I mean, I like to know where my money is going. Obviously, like I don't want to
Yeah.
just fucking support somebody who's just a complete jackass and asshole. Like at this, but on the same token, we all know like Michael Jordan is not the nicest person.
Yeah.
Like it's been known by
You better
many
watch your mouth.
people.
He'll take that personally.
I set you up well for that one, but it's like yeah, we all know he's not. He's not the nicest person out there, but his literally his fucking his brand and his legacy is forever fucking like immortalized. Like I don't ever see Jordan Brand going out of business. I don't ever see them, lose the steam that they've had in the last like few decades here. And I think it's the same kind of thing with Yeezys. Like there's a small circle of people who still fuck with Yeezys, despite Kanye being Kanye in recent times. But it makes me wonder, like it kind of makes me feel like should my money be going or continue going to somebody who I literally like his values go against my personal views? Like, am I
Yeah.
going to let that dictate whether or not I still continue to wear or even moving forward buy future products of that? Well, you can't anymore because they're not even making the sneakers that way anymore. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like a dying breed. And it's almost like the same thing with Nike SBs. They don't really bring back a lot of their colorways in the same.
I don't think they've ever retroed any SBs.
I mean, like they've done the De La Soul lows, but obviously they originally came
Well,
out of the
that's
high top,
yeah, that was the high.
and so they don't really bring them back like that. But if you look at the market for a lot of SBs, especially the original ones, they're fucking crazy. The prices are
Oh, yeah.
just out the like off the charts, man. Which is
Yep,
partly
yep.
why I did not sell a lot of my SBs
Yeah,
because I knew, first off, I love SBs. I'm a dunk guy, SBs,
yeah.
but also the fact that like if I ever get rid of these, like I'm never gonna see them again, like
Or
never.
if you do, you're definitely paying for them.
Yeah, and I don't want to do that shit no
Yeah.
more. But rivalry says, but why would they care about old Yeezys, especially if he's a social area that isn't influencing culture anymore? Um, People weren't buying them because they were quote unquote dope. They were just buying them because they were quote unquote cool.
I kinda disagree with the whole like that not this comment necessarily, the one you just showed, but the one before that.
Which
Like,
one?
a
This
lot of
one?
people yeah. No, the next one, the one that's dope and cool or whatever. A lot of people and a lot of people still do like Yeezys. Like they love the 350s, they love the Wave Runners, you know, all that stuff. Like people actually legitimately like think they're actually really good shoes. Like I see it every day. Like people actually like Yeezys. The only reason why people don't buy a ton of them now is either A, because of everything that's going on with Kanye, or B, the resale value on them is really high because people want them. And if people want them, then you can charge basically whatever you want.
Right. Yeah. I
So
mean,
again, morally, I'm totally opposed to Yeezys, but like I also understand that because they're not going to be making them anymore, and like once this last bit of, I think they're sitting on like $1 billion worth of shoes or something like that. Like once those are gone, like once those are all sold, Yeezys are gonna go up in value for the same exact reason that the SBs go up in value. Like because they're not making them anymore. You're never gonna see a retro of the Strange Loves. You're definitely never gonna see a retro of the Chunky Donkeys. You're never gonna see any retros of that, and you're not gonna see any retros of Kanye brand or Yeezy branded shoes because he's not affiliated with Adidas anymore. So it's gonna be one of those things where it's gonna become very exclusive, and people are gonna be like, "Oh, well, I want one of those. I wanna be part of the cool kids club."
right. Yeah, I mean it's a double edged sword for me. I'm still kind of in the middle. I mean, I definitely don't uh, promote or agree with anything that Kanye has said in the
Yeah,
recent times. I mean, all the shit that's going on. I'm not going to go into to detail about that shit, but obviously, like, I don't agree with those views at all. Having
yeah,
said all that, from just an overall aesthetic, um, fashion, comfortability, I'm fucking sold. Like I'm all like I love the fact that the shoes are very comfortable. I get what you're saying too, Adam. Like they're not really intended for people who have wide feet. And myself
yeah,
included, I actually I have to go up a size with those. I
yeah,
cannot do usually with sneakers I go half a size up because
yeah,
I don't I like there to be a little room but not too big. But
yeah, yeah, yeah.
point, you know what I'm saying. But
No,
like
you definitely gotta go up a
you have
size
to,
if you want it to fit properly,
yeah,
and if you want that little bit of room, you gotta go up like a size and a half.
right. And sometimes too, like for some of the older for like earlier pairs that I bought before knowing how they fit, like I would have to take out the insole just to wear them, and I'm like,
Yeah,
you could wear them that way, but it's like I prefer not to do that.
yeah,
Because who the fuck wants to wear a shoe without the insole? Like,
yeah, that's the I don't understand that.
it's kind of weird, but
I don't
it's
wanna be stepping directly on some foam, and, like, end up, like, crushing the foam.
yeah,
I'm a big
exactly,
guy, my shoes go flat very easily.
exactly. I'm the same fucking way. He says, I'm not debating people like them. I know some do, but will those people still care enough in 20 years to pay a premium? I think that's
Yes.
questionable. That's
Yes,
hard to
yes, they
say.
will.
I mean, I think to kind of comment that on Mac's comment there, it's really hard to say. I mean, just based on looking at trends on a lot of things, I'm gonna use one sneaker as an example. It hasn't been 20 years, at least I don't think it has, but the Roshi runs. Like
Mm,
that was a fucking shoe where literally it was its own fucking like felt like it was its own brand.
mhm,
But it was a Nike shoe. And basically the moment that Yeezy V1s, V2 350s started to come out, and when Boost technology got introduced by Adidas, the fucking Roshis died. Like,
mhm,
because everybody says that the Roshis were no longer um, the superior shoe,
yeah,
comfortability wise. The fucking
yeah,
Yeezys were in. Kanye was probably at the top of his creative fucking juices. Had his
yeah,
own fucking brand, had his own brand sneaker. So everybody was all in, including myself. And it was one of those shoes where at the time it was probably the hottest thing on the market. Shit sold out all the fucking time.
mhm,
Now you could fucking find them probably you could find like a basic colorway probably for under retail, if not retail. But most 9 times out of 10 you would have found it under retail. And
mm,
that was a shoe or that was a signature sneaker by Nike that really lost its value over the years, and people are no longer paying premium for it. And I don't know. I mean, then again, you look at the SB trend. For a long time, SBs were dead. Nobody fucked with SBs. Nobody fucked with dunks. And here we are, fucking people paying 3 times, 4 times the price retail of a dunk or of a SB.
I follow this page on Instagram, and they're posting SBs like in various sizes, like shit that came out like 10 years ago, 15 years ago. They're asking for like high 3 figures, low 4 figures, and they're selling.
Shit.
Yeah.
And
So like,
these are dunks?
yeah.
These are SBs. Fuck.
Highs, lows, doesn't matter. Like, because they're not made anymore, like they're selling. And I think, obviously, I'm not like I'm not Nostradamus. I can't predict the future or whatever. But I think Yeezys are gonna be the same way. Like, people are gonna be like, "Oh shit, let me get those fucking turtle doves," and people are gonna be willing to pay a premium for them because they're not made anymore. I mean, you'll have the Adidas branded fucking 350 Belugas or whatever, but it's not the Yeezys, and people will want that Yeezy name on it.
We'll see.
Even with all the bullshit with Kanye, people are still gonna want to see that Yeezy name on it.
We'll have to circle back at this live 20 years from today.
All right, mark it down on your calendars.
What did he say? What did he say?
Receipts.
He said, "What did we have to be nostalgic about 2014s to 2019s?" It's a great fucking question. I mean, Warriors won a championship during that time.
No, I got nothing. I mean, Patriots won a Super Bowl or two, but
the Eagles lost.
You could say that at any point in the past like 20 years,
right? Yeah, the Eagles lost. No, actually,
they did.
Actually, no, they didn't lose in 2019. Or yeah, they did. They fucking they sunk.
Yeah, because they won the Super Bowl in what 20?
That was in
2018. They lost in 2019, but it was for the 2018 season. I think.
Okay. Oh, Slim's in. Shit, I didn't see this. Slim is in here.
Oh shit!
Let's cold in Cali. It has been. I mean, compared to you guys, like shit. No, it's like fucking summer out here. But no,
bro, no. Today out here, it was like 75 degrees.
Fuck, that's like summer.
Yeah. Tomorrow's gonna be 80, and then Friday's gonna be like 85.
Doesn't it snow out there in fucking Massachusetts?
It really didn't this year. We got super lucky as far as snow is concerned.
That's crazy. You guys got temperatures that high? Shit. What is the hottest it's been out there
this year?
Like in general, like that you witnessed?
Like 105, 106.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's hot.
Yeah,
yeah. We had 115. I think that was our highest here at one point.
Yeah.
But
I love it though. I hate being cold. I've lived in Massachusetts pretty much my whole life. I fucking hate being cold to this day.
As you're fucking wearing a Celtics jersey with no undershirt or no fucking hoodie.
Oh yeah.
And it's fucking nighttime over there, and you're fucking wearing.
It's 65. It's 65 outside right now. I could go outside in a pair of shorts. It'd be comfortable.
For 65. So when does it get cold for you? I gotta know. East Coast boys. I need to know like what's cold weather.
All right. So cold. Like, are you saying like when does the temperature get low, or when is it cold?
Like when do you start going like fuck? Like it's pretty chilly out here.
25.
Fuck, that's hella cold.
Like 30 to 35, you probably throw on like a light jacket. 35 to 40 is a decent hoodie. And anything above that, you can go with like 45 to 50, you go with a light hoodie. 50 and above, you can go out in your t-shirt. Or like a t-shirt and like some jeans.
That's fucking crazy. Because like when we hit like anything below 60 degrees here, I'm like, fuck, it's cold.
60 degrees is like shit.
60, I'm like,
is it windy out? Because if it's not windy out, I can wear shorts reasonably.
Yeah, I mean, well, like there's a different kind of cold out here. Like it's like a fucking jaggering, like wind, like howling fucking cold type of weather. That's when it's like fuck. Like this is it's cold as shit. But
Yeah, we gotta get you out here in the winter. We'll show you what cold really is.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I can survive out there.
No, probably not. You'd be a resident.
Your Bulls won. What?
Who'd they beat? Toronto, right?
I think so. The play-in, right?
Yeah.
No, it was. Oh yeah, it was. And
Yeah,
then
they
they're
beat
playing fucking the Heat tomorrow,
Oh, goody.
or not tomorrow, Friday.
Good luck to you guys.
Yeah, that's another thing too that I wanted to talk about. I was talking about the play-in real quick because fucking oh, this is another thing too. I want to open the floor for anybody and even you, Adam. But like, I don't fucking have cable in my apartment right now at the moment. I don't plan on getting cable because I'm just doing streaming at the moment.
You
But
cut the
like,
cord.
is there is there like a streaming service out there specifically for like just fucking sports? I know there's ESPN Plus, but like I'm talking about like just to fucking watch like basketball, like NBA.
So we have Nessun Plus.
Nessun Plus.
Nessun, New England Sports Network.
Okay, so it's a local network.
It's a local thing, yeah.
Okay, so do you? But does that are you just paying for that, or is that like included in like a?
I don't have it. I have cable. I could just watch it on TV.
Fucker, you didn't answer. You did not answer.
However, there are. Hey, oh shit! I just realized that's Eli. Eli, when's Eli coming on? I want to see the cave again.
I don't know. He has the fucking link. I told him about it, but
get Slim on here too.
Yeah, Slim, you gotta hop on, bro. We gotta talk about some money. Like,
we gotta see them receipts.
No snow here. It sucks. Daniel, the floor is open, man. If you want to hop on,
come on, man, hop on.
Swing by, ask a question or two, whatever. You're more than welcome to.
Talk shit for an hour like I do.
35 and under, 90 tomorrow. Strong weather. Fuck, you guys are moving quick in that summer mode.
Stang weather.
Stang weather. I
have a problem with this comment because I'm going bald and it's always hat weather.
I really don't go out in public without a hat either. Like whether it's fucking blazing shit, like hot as shit. Like I always have to wear a hat, and I rarely wear beanies. I'm just wearing one right now because I don't have any of my other Warrior shit out. I want to show my allegiance to the Dubs, but like a knit cap. YouTube TV is pretty good. That's what I was hearing too. I was hearing that YouTube TV is pretty good. Oh, by the way, I started watching The Lighthouse.
Yes,
I started, but I didn't fucking finish it because I fell asleep. But it's on Amazon.
Yeah, so you gotta watch it.
I am, and you gotta fucking watch Iron Man. So by next week, I'm hoping.
By next Wednesday, I will successfully watch Iron Man.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to it, and I will give you my summary of The Lighthouse to let you know, like, yo, I watched it.
Okay.
Speaking of,
I hope you're in for a fucking experience, bro.
Me and my wife are gonna watch it, so we're like, what the fuck? We're gonna expect.
I don't know if you guys partake in any how do I put this that's safe for YouTube? In any activities? That sounds weird, but I think you could pick up what I mean. Because if you do, I would.
You're giving me some ideas, my friend. What the fuck? Current basketball, you lost me. What you mean? Come on.
We're not talking. We were talking current basketball for 2 minutes. Get your ass on the fucking live already.
Talk some shit. Make some giggles. Call fucking Neil out. Talk about Ben Simmons, if you will. Fucking whatever. Hear that laugh? He's already talking shit.
See, but he's not gonna hop on. It's easy to be a fucking keyboard warrior, Slim.
Take the link. I will post right now. Take the link.
That's some keyboard warrior shit. I ain't got no time for that.
Look who made the comment. We should do a group weekly viewing of the Marvel movies. Yo, I'm fucking
down.
Let's do this shit. We gotta get
Adam. All right. Well, fine. I'll do that. But then we also have like a monthly fucking one where I pick the movie.
But it has to be in the like what
I'm
movie
giving
though?
you
Like,
3 weeks of watching some shit that I have literally no interest in. You can give me 1 week where I get to pick the movie.
but what like it's just one movie and then that's it, or is like you
Just
get
one movie a month. It doesn't have to be part of a franchise. It's just something that I think that like is like just something that I enjoy.
Marvel? I'm out.
Oh my god! Stop looking for excuses, Slim.
What a hater. Why don't we talk about this then? Okay, the other day, I passed by my local movie theater and I saw that they had a giant poster of the new upcoming Transformers movie with the Beast Wars. I know
Oh
you're
no!
a Transformers guy.
It's not the original. It's not the original Transformers. He won't be interested.
Come on, Slim.
Beast Wars is when I
Now.
was a kid.
That was my shit.
That was great. I used to watch that every Saturday morning when I would wake up.
That was my shit. Yeah, that was my fucking jam. What was it? Cheetor?
Yep.
Cheetor was my fucking guy.
I don't remember any of the names of them, but I remember watching that show distinctly because the animation on it was fucking weird to me even then.
That's like on the same realm. You remember that fucking show Reboot?
Yeah.
That it's like the same fucking animation. Like,
did you used to watch the Donkey Kong one too?
Donkey Kong had one, really? They had a fucking show?
Donkey Kong had a show, and it was a similar animation style, like not quite the same but similar. And yeah, that show was fucked up.
I don't fucking remember that, but
yeah,
I'm sure if I fucking YouTube that shit, I'm gonna go in the wormhole.
Yeah. Did you see the new Mario movie yet? Oh, fuck you, Slim. Fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. What do you got against Marvel, Slim? What the fuck? What did Marvel ever do to you? Huh? No, nothing.
It's because when he was a kid, there was still Fantastic Comics or whatever they were. You know, he's old as shit.
Fantastic Comics. Oh yeah, I have not seen Air, nor have I seen John Wick 4.
See, I want to go see Air, but I have literally none of the people in my circle of friends are like sneakerheads. So like I have no one to go see it with, and I'm not going to be the guy who goes to a movie by himself. I'm not that fucking loser.
You don't have to be a sneakerhead though to watch the movie, right? Like,
well, I mean, it's a good like place to be in, like headspace wise, going into it.
Yeah. Sorry, I was 8 when G1 dropped in 1984.
That's 1884.
1884.
Slim, I'm not gonna stop talking shit until you hop on. Like that's you know I love you, but like until you hop on, I will continue to talk shit.
If you could provide your insight rivalry on or offline, don't matter. Like if you're hopping on live or if you just want to put in the comments, like without spoiling anything, what's your hot take on those films? Because like, I'll be totally honest with you. I have not seen any John Wick films at all. I know.
I know what my first movie is, After the Lighthouse.
That I don't mind seeing because I know it's got fucking action. I know it's got like suspense and shit. Like, and I know it's good from what I've heard from numerous people.
Good is disrespectful. The first one is like fan-fucking-tastic.
But it's Keanu Reeves though. Like,
bro, did you just disrespect Keanu Reeves in front of me, dog? Did you do that for seriously?
No, I just said it's Keanu Reeves. Like, the fuck?
Yeah, your tone was very dismissive of Keanu Reeves. I don't appreciate that, sir. I'll give you a pass this time, but next time I'm not going to be so nice about it.
All right.
Can we please get someone else in here? I enjoy talking to you, but like I need someone else to bounce off of. You know, like you disrespecting fucking Keanu Reeves in front of me. Like someone else hop on here, please.
I didn't disrespect him. I just said Keanu Reeves.
Your tone was dismissive.
Nah.
Let me guess. He's still the whoa guy to you, right?
Fucking Bill and Ted's Adventure, you know, Neo. Don't disrespect Johnny Utah.
Exactly. You think Shane Falco led the fucking Washington Commanders to the playoffs just for you to sit there and fucking disrespect? That man won the fucking Rose Bowl as the starting quarterback for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Okay, that's why we need snacks on here.
Yeah, he'll come to the aid like a knight in shining armor to show his love for the Buckeyes. No disrespect to the Buckeyes, man.
No, fuck the Buckeyes, man. Michigan State all day.
Oh, you're a Michigan boy. I actually like fucking MSU. Trust me.
I like Michigan State.
Jay Rich went there. Y'all know my fucking love with Jay Rich. Like, come on, man. He's a Michigan
Which is funny
boy.
because I don't know anyone in Michigan, as far as I know. I don't have any family or anything. Just ever since I was a kid, I've always loved
Michigan. About
Michigan.
Michigan or Michigan State?
Michigan State.
Okay, so MSU.
Fuck Michigan. I don't care if Tom Brady came from there. Fuck Michigan.
Point Break. It's funny as shit. Nah, yeah. So, give me your hot take. Fucking Max. Sorry, I just fucking blanked out for a second. But yeah, give me your hot take on that. And then the Mario movie, I did not watch yet. I do plan on watching it.
I've heard it's really good.
I heard great things about Jack Black as Bowser.
I heard the song that he sang in the movie, and that's about it.
The Peaches song?
Yeah.
Peaches, 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 peaches.
Yeah.
Shit, hopefully I don't get demonetized. Sorry.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, no, like I saw it too. My wife was telling me about it. She's like, this video that Jack Black did went viral. And then basically, I started watching it.
I think Jack Black might be like a national treasure at this point.
For sure.
He needs to be protected at all costs.
For sure. Don't you agree?
Look at the puppy.
Yeah, look at him. Oh, got doggy breath. What do you got? What's your hot take on The Lighthouse? Have you seen it yet? He said that he'll have to wait. But yeah, definitely. He said my ears rang. Go fuck yourself and suck a fat Michigan.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we got some people sniping in here in the comments.
I fucking love this, bro.
Nobody was watching this shit, and then shit. Little be told, we still got Throwback King. Shout out to Snacks. Like I don't watch college sports like all too much, but I could appreciate the fandom, like because people are so fucking passionate with college teams more than the big leagues. I feel like. Bro.
I got something for you to watch.
What's up?
Watch women's college lacrosse.
Women's college lacrosse.
One day last year, it was like in the middle of summer or something. Me and my brother were just flipping through TV, and I put on women's college lacrosse because it was on ESPN, and we were just talking or whatever. And then about 10 minutes later, we stopped talking and just watched the women's college lacrosse championship. And we both were like, yo, why the fuck is women's college lacrosse go so hard right now?
What year was this?
This was last year. I think it was BC, Boston College versus North Carolina.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, and we were sitting there and we were I never really got into lacrosse, but we were just sitting there and I'm like, yo, I'm finding a way to like watch every women's college lacrosse game I possibly can at this point.
Okay, I might have to look into that. All right, we got M Diddy in the building. What's up? Give this man a round of applause.
Yay!
I can't see you, Mac. I could see you down here.
There he is.
There you are. What's up, man?
What's up, guys?
What's going on? So I know you're gonna hop on real quick to just give your hot take on John Wick 4 and the Air movie. What's your hot take on it?
Yeah. I guess I'll start with Air. Like, I really enjoyed it. I'm obviously a product of the rise of Michael Jordan. I actually
is Michael Jordan actually in?
No,
not the person,
yes.
The character of Michael Jordan.
No, I mean yes, he is, but very limited and only done strategically as far as like you never see his face.
Okay.
He only has a couple lines.
Okay.
So it's done very sparingly.
Slim, hop on. Stop talking shit.
Dude, Slim loves to talk shit about everybody, bro. It's like his shtick, But so from the only thing that I would say is that, you know, when you said, well, I don't have any sneakerheads, you know, that would want to go with me. Like, I say just take anybody. If it's like, it's really a story about, you know, taking chances to try to get ahead and be successful. And sometimes like the pragmatic, you know, smart decisions aren't always the best decisions to make. Sometimes you got to go with your gut and believe in what you see. And it's really the story about Sonny Vaccaro and Nike as a company kind of being early in their career and wanting to, you know, kind of like plant their flag in the ground and make some moves in the basketball world. So I actually had the opportunity to meet Sonny Vaccaro. So that was like my big challenge in the movie is Sonny Vaccaro looks absolutely fucking nothing like Matt Damon. So I'm watching it and I'm like, but for most people going to watch it, like they've never even seen Sonny Vaccaro before. So there's no point of reference there. You'd have to be a pretty serious sneakerhead, you know.
I was gonna
like,
say I don't think the general population is even aware of Sonny Vaccaro's existence.
yeah, I mean, they did a 30 for 30 on him, but even then, I mean, you'd have to be a pretty serious sports fan and sneakerhead to like know who he was. But I think that, you know, their portrayal of everybody in the film was really well done. You know, all the actors did a really good job. It was well written. They did a good job of like recreating the era too. So, you know, being in the 80s with the music and the things that were going on, like, so I think from that standpoint, it was really good. I mean, I look at the movies that they've been involved in recently, like
Did anyone ask if how they like them apples?
No, I don't think so. I don't think that line was in the movie. Yeah.
I was hoping they would.
Like Jason Bateman is in it. He's great.
What's good?
You know, that
what up?
obviously Chris Tucker is in it in a completely kind of, well, not really a completely different role, but you know, like he's in it and does a really good job. And Damon and Affleck are good in it. And oh, what's her name? The woman
Davis?
that Viola Davis that plays
she's a
Jordan's mom. She does a great job too. So
she's great in everything. She was even good in the first Suicide Squad movie.
She played Amanda Waller, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Amanda Waller. Yep.
So you watch Suicide Squad, but you don't watch Marvel. What the fuck? Sorry, I had to say that.
Weird.
Stop interrupting him. He's talking. This is not the time to air petty grievances, okay?
All right.
That is weird. That's a good call out, Rez. Good job. Fist bump. And then as far as John Wick, man, like Rez, you said you've never seen any of the John Wick movies?
I have not.
So John Wick's kind of funny, man. Like I think they're fun to watch, but it's just like nonstop action and violence, like pretty much the whole time. So sometimes with movies like that, and even in the John Wick movies, there's so much going on, and a lot of it is kind of similar that I kind of get a little bit bogged down in some of it. But this John Wick 4 actually did a really good job from a movie standpoint of keeping like the venues interesting, the camera angles interesting. So they did a really good job. I mean, there's still a lot of violence, a lot of action, as you would expect. That's what people are going there to see. But it's shot in a way that's like visually interesting, and the story is really solid too. So I would say, if I had to pick, you know, out of the 4 John Wick movies, 1 and 4 are probably my favorites. So it was well done. And there's, you know, there's a little bit of interpretation, I guess you'll say, to the movie. So, you know, it'll create buzz and conversation amongst people.
So are they, I mean, because I know this is the 4th one. Are they done, or are they like, do they have like a timeline, like, oh, we're planning on making 6, 7?
Subject to interpretation, I guess.
They leave you with a cliffhanger, then, is what you're saying. Okay.
Maybe.
It's not. He's leaving you on a cliffhanger, whether or not there's a cliffhanger.
That's what they call a
Well said.
teaser in the biz.
Yeah.
Hey,
Albie says, Rez, you got to watch John Wick ASAP. Missing out. Yeah, nah, for sure. I'm definitely
really
gonna
do.
hop on it.
Well, especially considering you're a big fan of Cowboy Bebop, right?
Oh fuck, I love that anime.
I mean, dude, if you like that, then you really should watch it because a lot of it is
Yeah.
based on some of that.
Oh,
So
shit. Okay,
yeah,
I'll definitely.
Please
have
don't
to-
tell me you like the live action version of Cowboy Bebop.
Bro, it was.
you said you were disappointed in it, right?
I was disappointed that it didn't get renewed for a fucking second season. I was
okay.
like, what
Bro,
That's
come
what it
on.
bro. So first off, let me give my quick hot take on that, right? So first off, kudos to fucking John Cho who played Spike Spiegel, man. I mean,
Yeah.
guy fucking put his body on the line. He got fucking hurt
Yeah.
while in production and was like literally like fucking out of commission from doing anything for like a whole fucking year. Coming back into it, they finished production. I see why people didn't really like it because it was basically literally like a carbon copy of the anime just in a live action format. Having said all that, I did question a little bit of the casting choices. Like I didn't really feel the actress who played Faye Valentine. I thought they could have chose someone else, and I just didn't really. I don't know. Like there was something that was missing, and I was hoping that would have been answered in another season. But you know, like I don't know if you guys seen the animes or watched it in its entirety. It's a very short anime,
Of course.
literally one season. You could finish it in like a day. But you know, it was one of those things where it was like because of the effort that a lot of the actors and actresses and people that were involved in that project that they put into Netflix, like I feel like it deserved the second chance. You know, at least finish it. Finish the fucking story and leave it there. Leave it as is. Whether it fucking flopped, whether it did well.
Oh, did you say finish your story?
What am I missing here?
Cody Rhodes.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Okay. Look. You want to get into wrestling? We can get into wrestling.
No. That was just no, not doing that. I don't have the energy for it today.
Wise man, escort this man out of here right now. Let's go.
Well, let me tell you something, sir.
No. So I mean, like, yeah, like I just feel like they should have given it another chance. Like, there's a lot of shows on Netflix that continue going, getting a fucking second chance. You know, Cobra Kai was another one. Like, it didn't do so great when it was on YouTube Red, and then it fucking got bought like by Netflix, and then Netflix took it over, and then it just boomed into this big fucking cultural pop culture icon. And I mean, given it was from a classic franchise, The Karate Kid, but like, you know, like I liked it. I just wish that they gave it a little more light and some life to it because I fucking love corgis. I love Ein. I love the storyline of Spike Spiegel. I like the fucking action. I love the bounties in space and shit. Like, I'm into that shit. So
the one thing I will give that show is they had a really good opening sequence. They did the opening sequence very well.
Perfect. Fucking perfect.
The intro, beautiful.
I love it. Throwback King says, M. Diddy, is that an OG Jordan card you have framed in the back?
Indeed, it is. Yes.
Wow. Yes.
And then I don't know if you can see it, but underneath right here is I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's like the illustrated Jordans 1 through 15.
Oh yeah.
I think the poster came out sometime in the late 90s. So I have that one too, which is fairly rare. I went through a phase in like when I got out of college where I was buying like all these old vintage Jordan posters for when I got my own place one day. And so
I'm still jealous because you have that original fucking Air Jordan 1 poster of Jordan doing the iconic jump man over the fucking city right there. Like, I fucking love that
It's ripped, but I have one.
even if you get one that's like in shitty condition, it goes for buttloads of money.
I just got the notifications. Did you see the guy how much the Last Shot 13 sold for? Like Jordan's actual Last Shot 13s?
Yeah, some crazy.
$2.2 million.
Wait, you talking about the 14s? You mean, or the?
No, they called them the Last Dance 13s, I think.
Yeah.
On the advertisement that I saw.
Yeah. $2.2 million.
I'm gonna share something with y'all real quick. I know you said you were going to hop on briefly, Mac.
You bought them?
I want you to see this real quick.
Yeah, right. All my free money's been going to Messi jerseys, man.
How's the collection coming along? You almost done yet?
I got 10 more Argentina jerseys. I just got the last PSG this week. So
that's
all Barcelonas are done. So
just 10 more. That's all.
That's it. 10 more. Should be done by
How many of them can you actually wear?
Like 5.
I wouldn't be able to fit a one over my fucking head, bro. So
my most outrageous one, though, is the most recent one that I got. So it's a long sleeve that was only available in player issue.
Yeah.
So I got it from a guy in Hong Kong, but it was already like match prepared for this guy that played for Barcelona in the early 2000s from the Netherlands. Yeah. So I'm actually going to get it, send it to a guy in England, have him chemically remove the name set, and then make it Messi's debut jersey for Barcelona, which he only wore in one game.
Oh,
so that's going to be an interesting bit of content for the channel. Some people are going to lose their minds.
That's going to be like a year because it's coming from Hong Kong to fucking England to you. That's going to be like a year from now, bro.
Nah, probably like late summer, but I may save it as like the kind of coup de grace for the entire piece. So we'll see. I'm trying to figure out.
I missed part of this conversation. You said you got something from Hong Kong coming in?
Yeah. It's a 2003, 2004 Barcelona like match prepared jersey that I'm going to pay someone in England to take the name and number off of so that I can turn it into Messi's debut jersey for Barcelona. That's so nice. There's going to be like diehard soccer people or football people that are going to, be like, dude, what the F are you doing? Like when I explained it to the guy that was, going to try to take the name and number off, he's like, I just want to let you know that because this guy actually played for Barcelona and there's nothing wrong with the name set, that, if this doesn't go well, like this could considerably devalue the shirt. And I was like, well, this is what I'm planning on doing. And then he responded and he's like, yeah, it might be worth it then.
Well, he knows.
Okay.
He knows his shit.
You see the vision. I get it.
But yeah, I wanted to show this because we were on the topic about the 1985 Jordan poster. But yeah, this is actually, I got this. I've had this shirt for a while in my collection. I just recently pulled it out when I was moving in, but you guys know what's up with this shirt.
Okay.
Oh man, yeah.
See, now you got to get the Skyline Jordan 1s to go with that.
That's worth some money too, man. Or is that the one that came out like a few years? I mean, it's probably still worth some money.
No, I got this fucking years ago. So this was like, wait, I don't know if it has a year on here, but I got this shirt probably like, I bought this on eBay, but
like early 2000s.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's
that's the good one though.
Yeah. So it's still.
Bro, they got the Skyline Jordan 1s coming out. You can grab them and wear them with that.
Dude, that shirt's dope.
Don't give me.
I'm not always a huge fan of the all over print, but like that image.
Yeah.
It's iconic, man.
I'm in favor of.
It's so fucking iconic. So that's like that, and then the poster that's like one of my grail items that I want to hang up because I have his I have the dunk contest poster, wearing the threes, and then I have his
Hey Rez,
the wings.
Maybe I can help you out. at least in some capacity with that.
With
Because
what?
my plan for the one that I have is my stepfather is kind of like as his hobby, he's like a photographer. He has like a large format printer. So like his pictures, when he takes pictures, he'll print them out on canvases and different mediums and stuff. So I think I've showed you my Bo Jackson Metamorphosis poster.
Mm-hmm.
So do you ever see the Nike poster with Bo Jackson where he starts off as I think he starts off as a Royal in his Royals uniform, and then he transitions into the Raiders uniform as it goes across the poster. It's
Right.
this huge poster. So I bought an original one that was laminated, gave it to my stepfather. He scanned it and then printed it out on a canvas. And then Bo Jackson was at a show locally, and I like had Bo sign it. But it was because it was the Nike poster, I was like worried to like show him the full thing, so I had it rolled up like a scroll. And when I got up to him, I just went whoop and like opened to the spot where I wanted him to sign. And he kind of like looked at it like, what the hell is this? But he laid this huge signature on it. And then they were like, what do you want for the inscription? And I was like, Bo knows. And he like looked at his guy that's there, and he was like, can't do it. And he's like, sorry, we can't do that. You know, you want something else? And I was like, nah, fuck. And I was like, 89 All-Star Game MVP. So he like put that on there underneath. So, but yeah, he wouldn't do Bo knows. But
I wonder why that is.
It's like a contractual, like Nike proprietary type thing, because it's their like ad slogan, even though it's, you know, him, but like they put it on T-shirts and shit. Yeah, so it's probably trademarked. Yeah. But the reason I say all this is my plan for my original Jordan poster, even though it has a rip in it, is to have him scan it, go into Photoshop and fix the rip, and then print it out on a canvas, and then I was gonna hang it. So if I do that, I'll let you know. It's probably not going to be very expensive. I'll let you know, and you know, maybe that can hold you over until you get the actual poster. So
that'd be great. I mean, I understand.
You deserve it as a wedding gift and a housewarming present, Rez.
I appreciate that. I actually, it's interesting you brought that up because there's a photo that me and my wife took for a project. It was a passion project last year. And shout outs to the artist Adrian for a phenomenal campaign project of doing that. But anyways, he took pictures of us, and he had a gallery, and he was selling it for a crazy amount of money. Granted, it's his work. I get it. You know, I'm not going to knock that, but it's not something that your average person would spend. You know, I mean, plus, who would want to buy a photo of me? You know, who the fuck am I to?
I'll buy a photo of you, Rez.
Oh, you're too kind. But
imagine if you came to visit and we like both have like photos of you and your wife like on our walls in our house. That wouldn't be weird.
I'd put it right underneath my RZA autograph.
Well, it wouldn't be weird with you guys because I know you guys. But I mean, like, to see my random ass picture like at a fucking random house or whatever. It's kind of weird.
It would still be a little weird if it was sitting on our walls, bro. Like, straight up.
But yeah, we went to or my wife, I should say, she actually found a person who does like what you were saying with images, and she was able to get it reprinted, and it looks really good. You know, the quality on it, like the way it was just printed on and laminated on the sheet was just, it looked like an original, and I was like, oh shit, this is actually really good. So yeah, you know, as far as that goes, like I would love to get like a nice like copy of that poster, you know, because it's one of my favorite images of Jordan, and also, you know, just the whole nostalgia and my fandom specifically with the Jordan 1. Like I feel like that's a staple in my cave here, if you will. But
no, Eli has the cave.
Yeah, that's right. Eli has no power. He has no lights. So for sure.
Oh my god.
But yeah, no, like the whole thing with just having items like collectibles and stuff like that, it's really hard to pick and choose because like I was also in a phase where I was just buying posters, like vintage posters of everything that I was into, and I realized like, yo, I don't have the fucking wall space to display all this shit. What am I gonna do? And these are like 24 by 40 posters, like fucking.
Well, that's why you get a ceiling, bro.
That's why you get a ceiling. And oh, that's fire.
That's fire,
you know what's crazy?
bro.
There's an event that I plan on attending at the end of this month, and guess who's gonna be there signing?
Bo.
Bo knows, like he's gonna be there.
Well, he won't sign that.
Well, he wouldn't sign fucking. Bo. That's sick.
Thing's like 17 inches long or something crazy like that.
That's nuts.
So did he see the whole poster, or he just saw?
No.
Oh, he did.
No, I had it rolled evenly so that when I opened it, it would open just to that spot where I wanted him to sign.
Uh-huh.
And so I just kind of went, whoop, like slid it in front of him, and he looked at it kind of like, okay, like, what is this? And he just like signed this huge signature on it, asked me what I wanted for the inscription, and I was like, all right, I got the signature. And then I just didn't want the guy to confiscate the actual print. So I just like kind of spazzed, and I was like, yeah, 89 All-Star Game MVP. And he like put that on there, and I was like, thank you. And I like ran away.
Would they like take that though? Like if they saw like
I don't know, maybe. I'm not sure. I mean, because like he won't sign certain things. He has like certain criteria. Like I know he won't sign anything Tampa Bay Buccaneers, because he's pissed that they like messed up his eligibility to play baseball in college.
Yeah.
So I know there's certain things that he won't sign, and like IP stuff like the Nike thing that I mentioned, he probably can't do certain. He probably wouldn't do like Just Do It or anything like that. So,
yeah, if I go to the event, I definitely want to wear one of his jerseys. The only problem is I don't know which one to wear because I have a few. I have a couple of Bo Jackson jerseys. I have his Raiders.
Go wear the Raiders one, bro.
Oh man, I mean to put that on twice in 1 year, fuck, that's kind of.
I know, but it's
maybe
so
have him
fucking
sign
Jackson.
it. Maybe that's the one you actually have him sign because you know you're not going to wear it.
That's true, but on the same token, like to hang a Raiders jersey on my wall would be like absolutely fucking blasphemous.
True.
Oh,
so wear the Royals jersey then. You have one of the Royals ones?
I do. I have the All-Star.
I'd do that then.
That's definitely one of my that's on my top list. That or the White Sox. I forgot.
I need one of those White Sox ones.
I was so nervous about like getting the signature on that that like I don't even remember what I said to him. I think I said something like, "Hey, I was a big fan when I was a kid. Thanks for everything you did," or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, fanboying.
And then I was like, "Let me get out of here."
Let me get out of here before he changes his mind.
And then some other people like came up to me afterwards because they saw like me trying to dry it, and they're like, "What is that?" And they're like, "Can I see what it is?" And I'm like,
No.
Beat it,
That's hella funny because like I did the same thing when I met Amy Jo because I got my canvas. She was the last one to sign it, and I remember I moved. Like when they go to the line, they move you out so you could like put your shit away.
Yeah.
And I was like holding it, and I was just like, kind of just like blowing, making the fucking ink dry.
Yeah.
And this guy was like trying to look at it, and then I was like, I was like,
hey,
nothing to see here, nothing to see.
Right? And he was just like, oh, what is that? What is that? And I was just like, he's like, whose signature is this? I was like, don't touch that shit.
None of your damn business.
Like I totally get it. Like when you meet somebody, especially somebody you looked up to, I'm sure that's like fucking. You don't.
Dr. J is actually going to be up here in 2 weeks, I think.
I wish I had some Dr. J stuff. I wish I had some Dr. J stuff. I'd definitely get it signed.
He was one of the nicest. He's one of the nicest people that I've met, like autograph wise. He was so cool. Like he shook my hand. Like I was like, what? I'm like, you're Dr. J. Like, what do you care about shaking
shit.
my hand for? But he was so down to earth and cool. Like, very, very nice guy.
Have you heard stories about like people who met Kareem? Like, can people attest for him? Like,
not really. I
No.
haven't. I haven't heard of anybody
I'd
that
imagine I'd imagine he'd be probably pretty chill though.
I met Bill Russell when I worked at Reebok.
oh, that's crazy. Was he at the store or what? Like,
Yeah, he was at the store. Yeah.
Shit.
And I shook his hand. Told him thank you. Like, big Celtics fan. Thanks for everything you did. And that was it. He was really nice. I knew not to ask him for his autograph. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll get that down the line elsewhere.
Did
But
you get
yeah,
a
he was really
picture?
nice. What's that?
Did you get a picture?
No, because I was working. They kind of like frown upon that. Like,
What the
dude,
fuck?
Jay-Z came into the store one time. I was like,
What the fuck?
Bro. So I
was
had
like,
a
hi, Sean Carter. Hi.
bro.
Where?
So I as you guys may have heard, I work at a sneaker store, right? So earlier this week, I think it was like Tuesday or something. I met Trevor Noah.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, that's cool.
Yeah. So I'll give you the quick story of it because it's actually pretty funny. So I'm sitting in the back of the store, right? I'm talking to my boss or whatever, and these three guys come in, and one of them, I look at him, I'm like, yo, that guy looks a lot like Trevor Noah. So I wanted to walk up to him and be like, hey, by the way, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude or anything, but has anyone ever told you that you look like Trevor Noah? I walk up, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh shit, that's actually Trevor Noah. So instead of saying hello, it's that shit, I look at Trevor Noah and I'm like, holy shit. And he's like, yeah, hi, or whatever, He's a big time sneakerhead. He was looking at some Travis's or whatever. It was actually pretty cool. And then as they're leaving, I'm like, Mr. Noah? He's like, yeah, what's up? I'm like, I'm sorry for yelling oh shit in your face. Like, I didn't know how to handle it. He's like, yeah, no, it's cool, man. I was just fucking with you earlier. I'm like, oh, okay, good. But yeah, Trevor Noah is a really nice guy.
That's so random, but does he live out there in like the map?
No, he was on tour. He's doing his comedy because he just left the Daily Show, so now he's doing his comedy tour.
Yeah, that's right. Who is the host now? Is that Marlon Wayans?
No, they're doing a rotating cast until they figure out who they're actually gonna have host it.
I see.
Because I think Leslie Jones hosted it at one point. I think Chelsea Handler hosted it for a bit.
Gotcha. Yo, Mighty, what up, man?
How's things?
How's it going?
All right. How about
Let
yourself?
me see that pretty little kisser of yours.
Yeah, I'm in sleep mode.
Sleep.
Sleep mode.
Yeah.
It's interesting that your icon is a wolf because I was just thinking about the wolf from Puss in Boots.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's my character.
And
That wolf was pretty dope. I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
my character Fervis, the Hulk Wolf.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Glad you could hop on. We were just talking about sneakers, and Matt came on and was talking about his hot take on the new Air movie starring
Oh, I did want to see that, but I'll wait.
Ben Affleck. So,
Was it good?
yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was good. Real good.
yeah, I definitely want to see it, and I want to see John Wick 4, and then also the new Mario movie.
You can't watch John Wick 4 until you watch John Wick.
Yeah, you gotta watch the
I
first
get that.
John Wick.
I get that. I get that, Mr. Lighthouse. Trust me. And you can't watch fucking any other Marvel movie without watching Iron Man.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I already broke that.
I mean,
so.
technically, if he did the chronological order, he would start with Captain America, but
The first Avenger, yeah. That's true.
I've actually seen that one.
no.
What the fuck?
I saw that. I went to go see that in theaters.
Wow.
Because the movie I actually wanted to see was sold out.
What movie was that?
I don't remember.
That's the name of the movie? I don't remember.
No, I don't remember what movie I originally wanted to see.
It sounds like you made the right choice.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest though. Captain America: The First Avenger, kind of mid.
I thought it was great. I thought that shit, especially that.
Kind of mid. I mean, I love Hugo Weaving and everything, but like,
How you gonna disrespect Chris Evans that way? Come on, man.
I'm not disrespecting Chris Evans. I love Chris Evans. He's from Massachusetts.
I know, that's what I was saying, bro. Come on now.
He's not his movie. That's a mid movie. He's been in better movies. I mean, I fucking love Knives Out. He was in that. Great fucking movie, Knives Out.
Knives Out's good.
Glass Onion's really good too.
I like Glass Onion as well.
She saw Glass Onion. I believe she did. So Mighty, what's up, man? What's new?
Same old, same old. Just getting through another week. Took the Mini Cooper out and drove that a bit, and now
That's right. You got a Mini Cooper now,
You
huh?
got a new whip?
yes, I had. It's I always wanted a Mini Cooper, and there was one in my
Wow.
price range, and it was Eagles colors, and I took it. And it's my
You better keep it
secondary
until
vehicle.
next year so I can come out and ride around in that.
Oh yeah, it's a fun little car. It's definitely it's got a lot of pickup too. I mean, it's definitely. So I call it the British
thing weighs
brother.
like 2,000 pounds.
Oh yeah, I call it the British
And you
brother
need that.
of the Jeep.
You need that smaller vehicle in that Philly traffic too.
Well,
I remember they cutthroat out there.
I've always been a James Bond fan, and I know I could never get an Aston Martin, so I had to get at least one British vehicle in the driveway at some point.
I mean,
so.
I always liked the Italian Job, like the original one.
Did you name your car, Mighty?
Huh?
Did you name it?
I haven't really named it yet. I haven't really named the Jeep. I mean, I
maybe call it Nigel or something like that.
No, you got to call it Sir Michael Caine II.
Nigel.
Sir Roger Moore.
You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off.
I'll call it Odd Job.
Okay, I like it. I can find that.
I don't know.
See, now you got to get a vanity plate that says Odd Job on it.
I got an Eagles plate for the front. I have to put that on there, but no, that was my more recent pickup. It was rather unexpected. It just kind of happened, and now I have two vehicles. And
does a car qualify as a pickup?
Huh?
Does a car qualify as a
big one?
Yeah,
but yeah,
sure. It's a personal item. It's.
I mean, I guess. Just when I hear pickup, I'm like, oh, I got new sneakers or I got new jerseys. I don't think of a car as like, oh yeah, I just went and got a fucking new car.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've been kind of, I've gotten some things here and there. I mean, nothing like great shakes, but I picked up a Mac McClung Delaware Blue Coats jersey, so that's in the fold now, and Mr. Dunk Contest winner, but I haven't really gotten like a lot. I did get. I mean, as you guys know, some weeks ago I got that True Custom order in, and that was all really really good stuff. And I haven't really. I mean, I've been looking at stuff here and there, but it's nothing is really like stood out. I did get the Braves City Connect. The Hank Aaron tribute. I really like that, what they did with those.
How much did you spend on it? You paid full price on that?
I did, but there's the paying for. So I
was gonna do an next question. How much is the paying for on the Mini Cooper?
I wish I could have done the pay. Well, actually, I'm doing a pay in 50. 50 months.
I know.
But no, I did get that. And I know Texas is next. The Rangers are next for their City Connect. I don't really know what they're going to do, but I'm kind of interested in seeing what Seattle does. I know they're on the docket this year, and I wouldn't mind getting a Rodriguez, Mariners, City Connect if it looks really cool. Of course, my Phillies don't do it till I think next season, but
I hope the Rangers do it like they did with like how they had it in the 70s. That would be cool. I like those jerseys.
I just really wish. I honestly, the thing, and I can understand why Authentics aren't as around because they're way too pricey. But I really would love to get one of those powder blue Ranger jerseys that they wear as their alternate jersey. But you can't find them in Authentic, and even if you do, they want a freaking arm and a leg for it, even a blank one. It's like, come on.
Yeah, I know. I don't mess with any of the new City Connect stuff. Like even with the Giants stuff, you could find them for pretty.
Well, those Giants City Connect jerseys were trash.
I mean, I'm not going to
I
argue.
still want one, actually.
I'm not going to argue with that. Like, that's why I don't have one in my collection, and I'm a Giants fan.
So I've had plenty of opportunities. I mean, they were the replicas or whatever, but I had plenty of opportunities to grab the Red Sox one, and those I fucking hate those. I like the numbers on the back, but
Yeah.
Wasn't that like that? Wasn't it like that lime green or whatever?
No.
It's
It was the Boston
Marathon.
colors, the powder blue and the yellow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
My
I
next
hate
one
those.
might be
I like the numbers on the back though. Those are cool, but that's not enough for me to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna grab this just because I like one small aspect of the jersey.
Yeah. I haven't, as far as jersey pickups go, like I haven't really picked anything up. I know right now I'm eyeing some of the Warriors stuff.
Yeah.
I actually did get the new Statement Edition jersey a few weeks ago, actually, and it was the authentic version. Finally,
The University of Golden State jersey.
the Cal Bears Warriors jersey. I got that in authentic, but I just have not had time to like film it. But I'm hoping I could do it this weekend. Now that we have better weather out here. But yeah, I mean, as far as jersey pickups, that, and then I might have a hockey. I have a hockey jersey that I haven't shown yet, but you know, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm still trying to test the waters a little bit with everything here that's going on. So, because I still have a ton of stuff in my old place, and I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna take all this shit. To be honest.
Hey, if I can move my stuff, you can move your stuff, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, fair point. But it's a pain in the ass. Like, you don't realize how much shit you have until you actually start moving. Like, I was discovering stuff that I had. I was like, what the hell? Like, I still have this shit? Where has this thing been? And then like my wife like randomly like had a Lakers jersey that was on one of my racks. I was like, what the fuck? Where did this come from? She's like, you gave that to me. I was like, what? I didn't even know
one of my jerseys.
I was like, I didn't even know I had this. But I was like, shit, I'm glad I found it because I was actually eyeing it on eBay, and I was like, oh, I guess I could take that off the watch list. But yeah, I mean, it's just now that I'm in my own spot and now that I'm here, like I'm definitely more conscious of what I'm looking at now. Like, I've actually started to consider selling some of my jerseys as well. So I don't really wear.
Get rid of that Celtics one. You know what you got to do with that one,
bro. It's got your name all over it, bro.
No, bro, you need to. I'm not gonna say it out loud because so that way when you do it, it's actually a surprise. But that thing I told you to do with it, you need to do that.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Stop trying to enable me to spend more money.
You need to do that, bro. It's literally a fucking 1 of 1 at that point.
You need to do that because you are a fan of that team. Therefore, you want to stand out and you want to be fucking saucy with that shit. So you.
But that's like your guy. He's a Bay Area guy.
No, I have other teams of him that I'm cool with. So
you don't have that one.
Shut up. Don't give me ideas.
The idea is already there. I'm just trying to motivate you to do it.
No, I'm not going to spend any more money. Fuck it. I actually went to the cleaners and I was getting some of my jerseys cleaned, and I forgot I had this jersey, and that's why I was like, fuck, man. Like, I have shit that I don't remember I had. Like, that's bad, bro.
Yeah.
It's fucking bad, dude. Like, I was like, I don't know if it's just my age catching up with me or if it's just fucking just bad that I have so much shit that I don't even remember having. Like, that's almost treading on Slim territory, because I don't know if you remember that story.
I remember.
I sold Slim a 94 Jerry Rice jersey
receipts
that he didn't have, and apparently he fucking had 2 of them. And then he was asking me if I take refunds. I was like, no, sir.
Receipts.
Here we go.
He'll be what
up, fool?
Mr. 2 Jobs. I got 2 jobs.
Mr. 2 Jobs.
I got 2 jobs.
I've actually done that with hats, though. To be honest, sometimes I'll see a hat and I'll be like, "Ooh, that's pretty nice." And I'm like, "Wait a minute, do I have that one or not?" And I'll go run upstairs and look through the piles and be like, "Oh, I do. Damn. Okay, well."
Disappointed I can't buy it again.
Well, anymore, some of these companies are like they're reissuing some of the hats, and
Yeah,
like
I've
Pro
noticed
Image, and the Pro Image is doing a Phillies one this week. I'm like, oh, ooh, that's nice. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I have that one. Oh, that's a reissue. Okay, but it's it's nice that they're reissuing stuff because it gives you a second chance at some things. And I actually grabbed one the other day that was made a few years ago, and it was during the time where everyone was grabbing things in 2 seconds and couldn't get it then, so I was able to get it now.
Is the hat hype still crazy? Because like I haven't really.
No, well, it is with like certain things still, I think, but for the most part, it's mellowed out, which I'm happy for. It's hats are sitting on sites. You can kind of take your time with some of them. Hat Club is back to having the clearance stuff, which is nice.
Yes.
And things aren't moving at warp speed, when they hit the sites or stores. And that was so crazy then. But yeah, it was what it was. It was a quick buck for people, and but I'm glad that it certainly has simmered out. I knew it would eventually, but there was a time that it was like, oh man, every drop is a 10-second drop. Every hat's only there for a split second, and then it's gone. And but the good thing I think that came of it is that you had, and I know it's been oversaturated, but you've had so many good-looking hats that were made and put out, and you can find them on secondary markets and such, and now you can get pretty good deals for some of them that used to be top dollar. Now you can find them at some pretty decent deals if you look. And but the oversaturation certainly meant you're going to have all the secondary markets. They're going to be sitting around, but they're still pumping them out. These companies are still making them, and I know the Pierre from Views and Vault, they're opening a store in the Bronx. Part of the Topper Z, and they're going to be opening up a store for hats. And he said they're going to be doing some different stuff with that and doing some stuff on the site and making
with
these
the
things.
Topper Z, are they going to be allowed? Are they allowed to import to America again?
Well, it's I guess it's going to be a collab. So I guess they're going to have things made and just for that store. And I think some of it might be online. I think they might have a website with that store, and they're going to be selling stuff through that. I think it hasn't opened yet. I think it opens next month.
I was very disappointed when they stopped importing to America.
Yeah, that did suck, but they're going to be.
I just want to throw out there. I want to talk some basketball real quick because I know we had the play-in that's currently happening right now. But what is your guys' hot take with postseason for the NBA this season? Who do you guys think is going to take it?
Celtics and Suns in the finals.
Just get me out of the damn second round. I can't. I mean, we finally go over the damn Simmons thing. Now just get me out of the second round. That's all I want to do.
Who are you guys facing in the first round?
The Nets. But of course, Ben is he's just kind of sitting, doing nothing there. But Mikal Bridges and Dinwiddie and them. But hopefully the Sixers can take care of them quick. And then I think we all know what's coming in the second round. Yeah, we can't avoid the damn Shamrocks, can we?
Shit. I mean, if
maybe,
you guys
maybe
pass,
8 times the charm. I don't know.
But I mean, like with the Celtics, because I haven't seen them really play this season, but like, how's Jaylen Brown and fucking Tatum and guys now? Like, have they finally got their shit together? Did they get worse? Like, because
Well,
I'll be totally honest with you. Like, I have not really followed this season all too much that well, because of my whole moving situation and the fact that the Warriors were atrocious on the road. I was like, it's fucking unacceptable. But aside from all that, like, how is everything looking right now with the Celtics?
Mac, this would be more you. You're more up to date on it than I am.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that they did show an ability the last part of the season to like kind of flip the switch in big games against Milwaukee, and like they kind of squashed some teams that they should squash. So I think they're there. It's just a matter of whether or not the two main guys are going to be consistent enough to get it done in a 7-game series. I think they're capable of making it to the finals again. In the West, I don't know, man. Like, I don't love any team out there other than the Warriors, to be honest. Like, I mean, the Suns are, the Suns are good, obviously, but what do they have past those three main guys? Chris Paul's cursed, so
straight up.
I just don't know. There's that.
What about Denver?
So Denver, I don't believe in. Like, I don't think
Sacramento
that pick and
Kings,
roll.
let's
go. That pick and roll game they had with Murray and Jokic, it's not what it was, 2 years ago before Murray got hurt. And I think that's really what makes them go. Like, I don't believe in, like Michael Porter Jr. being like the guy, or Aaron Gordon contributing enough to like make up any kind of drop off there. And Jokic is amazing, but I don't think he can carry them, to a title. So it's going to come down to depth, I think, a lot this year. I think there's a lot of teams that have strong cores of, 2 or 3 players. Even the Lakers, like, I mean, they still have LeBron and AD, but they like past that. You saw it in the playing game. They're terrible. Like,
they took that shit to overtime. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like like defense is awful. Like, you've only got a couple guys that know what they're doing. It's just, I don't know, man. Like, this is actually the year for the NBA, and my buddy's been telling me for 2 or 3 years, maybe more, about the quality of the product in the NBA, just like going down the toilet. But I really had a hard time watching like the second half of the regular season this year, just because, like the Celtics pissed me off because I know what they're capable of, and they were screwing around and losing games they shouldn't have been losing. They still won, like 56 games, 57 games, which is pretty great. But like, they could have easily won 60 plus. Like, they lost to some terrible teams along the way. And so it's just, I don't know. I enjoyed watching hockey more this year, to be honest. Didn't hurt that the Bruins had a great year, but
a great year.
Yeah,
the greatest.
I don't know what that is.
Hockey. So they play it on ice. I think
actually
your team was pretty good in the 70s, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I missed that.
Before my time too.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
If you want to open up a history book, I guess you could read about it.
I was 20
my
years.
My hope is that what I'm hoping as a Sixer fan is that Embiid can stay healthy for once.
It's a big if.
Get through the second round. Seems that Maxey can be that X factor, because if the Sixers have any chance at all, they're going to have to get scoring from someone other than Embiid. And the best chance of that, as far as to be a consistent scorer, is Maxey. If Maxey gets shut down, I just don't trust Tobias Harris and James Harden.
Nor should you.
He used to be. But he's had a good year distributing the ball, and if he gets hot, he gets hot. But I just want Maxey. I want Maxey to be that secondary scorer. And I'm hoping, because listen, not for nothing. I'll be serious. Not for nothing. The Sixers match up well against Milwaukee. If they come up against the Bucks, if they can get there, they have a shot.
Here's what I want to happen. I'll say it again. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I either want the Celtics to win, or the Sixers to make it all the way to the finals, go to Game 7, and then blow it in the last few seconds. That's what I want.
Another second place finish.
So Neil can be so
Spiteful.
agonizingly
Wow, that is
close to being
spiteful
validated, just for it to be
No.
taken away at the last second.
No, I've earned this. I had to put up with Ben Simmons all those years. For
What would-
God's sake. You know, Snacks.
What would be
I had to
worse,
put up
Neil?
with
Losing
him
to the
not
Celtics in the
shooting,
second
not
round?
scoring.
Oh,
I
I
had to
knew
put
I
up with
should
all
have
those
logged off 5
letdowns,
minutes
the
ago.
Kawhi Leonard shot, everything. It's ours, damn it.
No,
We've
no,
earned
no,
this.
no.
Neil, what would be worse, losing to the Celtics in the second round or making it all the way to Game 7 of the finals and losing it at the last second? Which would hurt more?
Getting out of the second round would be a victory, for God's sakes.
Here we go.
All right, so
I'm
So,
if
I'm
either of
tired
those
of
scenarios
losing.
play out, I'm happy.
I'm tired of losing to Boston in the playoffs, and I'm tired of losing in the second round in the playoffs. I want to advance. Indeed, we've
can't-
earned this.
I
Just think,
can't.
Neil,
the fire.
mini camp is only what, like a month away? So
All I want to see this
Jalen
season
Hurts.
in the postseason from the war. I can only speak on the Warriors because I watched.
Yeah.
But going up against the Sacramento Queens,
Oh,
all I
boy.
want to
shit.
see,
You mean the representatives of the Western Conference this year?
man, you got all these dude. The Sacramento Kings fans right now are fucking rampant. Like they're everywhere now. I'm like,
Because, bro, they literally haven't been relevant in 21 years. Give them a fucking chance.
They came out of their houses like,
it's fucking crazy.
They pulled
Like,
out
I've
their
never-
Chris Webber and Mike Bibby jerseys. And Levi
I've
jerseys.
never seen so much fucking purple and black in the Bay Area, like in my
Jason
fucking life.
Williams.
You want to know what my
like,
newest
yo,
pickup is?
George
You want to know what my newest pickup's going to be? It's going to be a fucking Mitch Richmond Kings jersey, too.
Rock.
I just
the
don't
Rock.
like. It's funny as shit because I follow like some of my friends are like diehard Kings fans, so I get it. Like they're fucking the banter. Like, oh, this is our fucking year. We're third in the West,
No, bro. Stop
dude.
it. You guys tried hard for 82 games. That's all that is. Stop
and
it.
everybody. I just want to see the Dubs get past the Kings. I don't care if they fucking win.
No, not going to happen.
I think
No,
you'll
fuck
do
that.
that, Rez.
What? I got Dubs in 5, bro.
I
Come
think
on.
the
It's going to be a
experience will
blowout.
be-
It's going to be Kings in 5. It's going to be a gentleman's sweep.
Fuck that.
I think the
Gentleman's sweep?
experience for the Warriors is going to carry them through.
Crazy talk.
Hell yeah! You think that's a bonus and De'Aaron Fox are going to be taking them to the promised land? No.
Well,
Yeah,
in this
but-
household, we are a fan of Fox, but aside from that, I do think the Warriors are going to win in 5.
Everybody is saying that the Kings are going to get past the Warriors. The Kings fans are saying this because Mike Brown was with the
Yeah.
Warriors, so he knows the Warriors front and back, inside out. But I mean,
Upside, inside out, living La Vida Loca.
they're fucking they're horrible. Like defensively, they're horrible.
Yeah.
They're not going to
I mean,
fucking get past.
At this point, I just want the Kings to beat the Warriors just so I can be like, ah.
I mean, they had a good year. I mean, they took some
sorry.
steps, but I just don't think. I think it's a bad matchup for the Kings. I really do.
I mean, it's such a weird matchup. Like this season has just been very weird. Like,
Well,
especially
why can't the Warriors win on
Wait.
the road?
Who's the Kings are the higher seed, right?
yeah, they're number 3
Uh-oh.
overall in the West.
All right, so there you go. The Warriors are losing in 7.
The Warriors have had trouble on the road. That's the only.
No
Warriors
chance
are losing in 7.
No
They'll win
chance
every game
in
at Oracle.
France.
They'll lose every other game.
No chance in France.
And in the great words of Vince McMahon's theme song, you got no chance in hell.
Yeah, you're right. You ain't winning a game on the road.
Who's their third best player? Harrison Barnes?
Doesn't matter. The fucking
Yeah,
Warriors
that's
can't
who's
win
on
and fucking win on the road.
On there too. Yeah, Harrison Barnes.
But is he their like third best player? It's like
Well,
Sabonis,
Sabonis
Fox,
is probably
and
the best
Buddy
Fox,
Hield.
fucking
Is he
Buddy
on the
Hield.
team?
Sabonis is probably their best player.
No.
Sabonis, yeah, and Fox are the two
And
best
Fox,
players. But
yeah.
Well, the Warriors can't win on the fucking road, so there you go.
Nah,
by nature of the fact that they're the
It's
lowest seed.
playoffs, though. I mean, those guys know
they
how
don't
to
care
turn it
about
up
the
in
regular
playoffs.
season.
yeah, that shit's done. Stop talking about that, bro. We avoided the play-in, so now it's postseason.
Barely.
Fucking time to shine. and we're gonna fucking take down.
Don't
these
buy
teams.
into the hype on these teams that finished in the top 4 just because
Yeah.
they
Oh no,
played
I'm
hard.
not at all. I'm strictly just busting resident balls. But also, I'm stating facts that the Warriors can't win a game fucking road this year.
They got Sabonis, they got Fox, they got Keegan Murray, Kevin Herter, the dude that was on the Hawks,
Yeah.
and Harrison Barnes is on there. Malik Monk, Mitchell's
I
on.
remember from Malik Monk. I know that name.
I don't know the rest of these guys. I don't know who the rest of these guys are.
Hey, Rez.
What's up?
Exactly.
That doesn't mean anything. You know what? They're a team.
The Kings
Okay,
are
they don't need a ton of stars. They don't need a big 3. They're a complete team who
They're
wins
a
on the
team that's
fucking
about
road.
to get a rude awakening and drop a series to the defending champs.
I'm not surprised you said that, Snacks. It really doesn't surprise me that you're Mr. Down on the Sixers. Snacks is always down on the Sixers. I always have somewhat of hope until we're out.
Mr. Boston Bean?
Mr. B. Moss.
Yeah, because I love Michigan State. He loves Ohio State.
Oh, yeah.
Guys versus Michigan boys. We
You
them
guys
boys.
have a bitter mitten rivalry.
So, all right, guys. I think I'm gonna wrap things up here. It's getting kind of late, and I know it's late over there for all my East Coast fams. But I just want to thank everybody that tuned in this evening. Thank you guys for
Like the video.
the
Like
channel.
the live.
Like the
Leave
video.
those likes.
Subscribe. Please,
Smash
guys,
that like button.
check everybody out as well. They do great
Except for me.
content, except for fucking
I promise I'll be back this week.
Steve Boston. Yeah, hopefully we'll see Mac back with the messy quest, and keep
more.
checking out Mighty with his series of not series of fans, but like the In the Lives.
Yeah.
Great content, and everybody else, just keep supporting the channels. Grow with us in the circle, man. We talk a lot of shop about jerseys, sneakers, sports, Funkos, Krakens, movies, Lighthouse, and all sorts of the crazy shit. But hopefully, guys, I'll see you next week. I do these lives every Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Different topics every week. I take requests as well. So if there's something I did not talk about on this live that you would like me to talk about on a future live, hit up the DM. I'm an open book. And you guys got any final closing comments?
No.
Enjoy the start.
Enjoy
of
the
playoffs,
conversation.
guys.
Enjoy the start of the playoffs, everybody.
Postseason is just
Catch you
around the
next time.
corner, guys.
Celtics and Sacramento Kings in the finals. Calling it
Oh
now.
boy.
You're Kings and Celtics. That's gonna
Feeling
be
bold.
it's good.
No. It's just the Sacramento Kings are going to make it to the second round. That's all I know.
Fuck that.
Ah.
If they get eliminated by the Dubs, you have to fucking make your first YouTube video.
No. Hold on. I'm not a Sacramento Kings fan.
No,
I actually kind of like that wager.
You got to make your first YouTube video wearing a Warriors jersey
Ooh.
and a Sacramento Kings hat all in one fit.
Oh, that's bad combo.
Oh, no, I'm not doing that. Bro, fucking, I missed the color coordination. That shit don't work.
Well, then you could find a fucking, I don't know, get a Warriors color Sacramento hat. I'm sure they sell that shit now with all these
Probably.
and shit.
Actually, you could do the Warriors throwback and wear the old Sacramento Kings colors and look it.
That's right.
Don't give him ideas. Shut up.
True.
When they were Kansas City, that's right.
Oh boy.
Here we go. All right. Okay. It is final. So
Nope. I did not agree to this.
got my little gavel right here, my invisible
I
gavel.
did not agree to this. This is not admissible in any court of law.
So I already have the schedule
to
for
the Union.
the Warriors and Sacramento game. If it goes to Game 7, it will be at the end of the month. So we will have an answer for you guys by the end of the month, hopefully sooner.
And
It'll be before that, I think.
Word of advice to the Kings: if you're up late in the game, don't tap the ball back to Steph Curry to hit a game-winning three, like Robert Horry did back in the day.
And also for the Kings, as American great once said, Mr. Charles Barkley, I don't know who the Kings are, but they're in trouble.
Love it. Love it. All right, guys. Well, have a good night,
All right.
everybody. I'll see you guys next week.
Deuces.
Go
Take it
Sixers.
easy, guys.